Hello everyone, I'm Fatir. In this video, I'll explain our work on using characteristic functions to train implicit generative models. Generative adversarial networks, or GANs, are implicit generative models that learn a data distribution by learning to sample from it. A GAN is comprised of a generator and a discriminator. The generator is trained to minimize some distance d between the distributions of the real and the fake data. On the other hand, this distance is maximized by the discriminator, which results in a minimax optimization problem. It has been shown that the original GAN minimizes the Jensen-Shannon divergence. However, it suffers from problems such as optimization instability and mode collapse. Since then, other distances such as Wasserstein distance and maximum mean discrepancy have been proposed for training GANs. In this work, we propose using the weighted distance between characteristic functions to train GANs. This can also be interpreted as matching moments of infinite order and is a simple and computationally efficient approach. The characteristic function phi-t provides an alternative way of representing the probability distribution. It is the Fourier transform of the probability density function when the density function exists. The animation shows the characteristic function being plotted for a uniform and a normal distribution from t equals to -5 to +5. The characteristic function has certain desirable properties. It always exists even when the density function doesn't exist. It uniquely defines a probability distribution, which means that two distributions are equal if and only if their characteristic functions are equal. It is uniformly continuous and bounded. The characteristic function distance between two distributions is given by the expected square distance between their characteristic functions under a suitable weighting distribution omega. The empirical CFD between two distributions p and q can be computed using samples from the distributions. If we are given samples x1 to xn from p and y1 to yn from q, the empirical characteristic function can be computed by a sample average. The empirical characteristic function distance is then given by the squared distance between empirical characteristic functions at k random frequencies that are sampled from the weighting distribution omega. We propose a variant of CFD in which the parameters of the weighting distribution omega are optimized to maximize the CFD. In practice, the parameters are optimized for a finite number of time steps to compute the optimized eCFD. To test the efficacy of the optimized eCFD in distinguishing between two distributions, we conducted a small experiment. We generated samples from two multivariate Gaussians, P and Q, that have the same mean in all the dimensions except one. We used eCFD and optimized eCFD, both with Gaussian weighting distribution, as two sample tests to test the null hypothesis P equals to Q. The plot of test power versus the dimensionality of the Gaussians shows that the optimized version of eCFD is better at correctly distinguishing between the two distributions, especially in higher dimensions. We analyzed the change in variance of the weighting distribution for the optimized eCFD and observed that the variance increased to better capture the distance between the characteristic functions in the dimension where the distributions differed. We propose using the CFD as the distance metric to train a GAN. This results in a model which we term characteristic function GAN. The optimized CFD, when used in GANs, has appealing properties. It is continuous and differentiable almost everywhere in the parameters of the generator. It is continuous in the weak topology. It can be computed in linear time in the number of data points. The weighting distribution is optimized along with the discriminator, which removes the need of manual tuning of its parameters. Both quantitative and qualitative results show that eCFD is an effective distance metric for training GANs. Different variants of the characteristic function GAN were compared against variants of Wasserstein GAN and MMD GAN on the CIFAR10, STL10 and Celebrity Faces datasets. We conducted experiments with the normal and the student t weighting distributions. Two different techniques were employed to ensure the Lipschitz property of the discriminator, weight clipping and gradient penalty. We compared the models in terms of the FID score, where a model that achieves smaller value is better. For the models that use weight clipping, OCF GAN with t weighting distribution performed the best. For models using gradient penalty, OCF GAN GP with normal weighting distribution performed the best. It is interesting to note that OCF GAN with just one weighting distribution performs better than MMD GAN models which use a mixture of 5 different kernels. Qualitatively, OCF GAN models are able to generate visually coherent samples. We also performed an experiment to analyze the sensitivity of OCF GAN GP to the number of random frequencies used to compute the eCFD. Both quantitative and qualitative results of this experiment demonstrate that the proposed method is not very sensitive to the number of random frequencies. In summary, we proposed using the weighted distance between characteristic functions to train GANs. Experiments show that the proposed distance metric is effective in training GANs. The characteristic function GAN outperforms Wasserstein GAN and MMD GAN on multiple image datasets. An interesting future direction for this work would be an in-depth analysis of the loss landscape of the eCFD and to propose better gradient regularizers for the characteristic function GAN. Another interesting direction would be to use the eCFD as a loss function for the problem of domain adaptation. If you are interested in knowing more about our work, please check out our paper and GitHub repo or drop me an email.